Hello lovelies, how are you today? And welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon and I'm the sole proprietor of SAEH Body Butter. And I hope you enjoy the next video. Thank you. Hello lovelies, I'm about to make some refrigerator magnets and I thought I'd take you along for the ride. We're going to be using this magnet material. It's by Stone City. Let me show you the packaging. It's by Stone City and it's 8.5 by 11. It's inkjet printable magnet sheets, so it just have the right enough thickness to stick to your refrigerator, but it's not thick enough to put on use as a car decal. So you can use this for any type of use. What I'm going to do is make refrigerated magnets for my customers so that when I do their orders, I can stick one of these magnets in with their orders. So I got my logo pulled up and I want to size it appropriately because this will be a print and cut application. So as you know, we're limited to the size of our picture. Excuse me, and that is 6.75 by 9.25. And so this inkjet printable magnet sheets is kind of on the expensive side, so you want to get as many of them on there as you can, but you also want it to be at a good enough size that it's readable. So currently I have it at 3.8 by 4.6, and that's a little bit too big. So what I want to do is take it down to 2.5 by 2.5. Okay, let me go back here. Try that again. 2.5 by 2.5. So that looks pretty good to me. So as I said, this is a print then cut. If I would duplicate it enough times to fill up much as the sheet as possible, it would try to cut out each individual letters and the picture. So what I need to do is put a box or a circle or some type of shape around it. So I'm going to go to the shape tool, which is right down here, and I'm going to take this square with the rounded corners and I'm going to put it over my design. I'm going to unlock the box. Okay, don't you hate when Cricut is misbehaving? Okay, we're going to send this to the back. Okay, I don't know why Cricut is freezing up on me. We're going to turn this to white so that I can see my design once I get it to the front when Cricut acts right for me. But right now it wants to freeze up. Alright, change that to white. Get our design. Move it to the front. So we'll go up here to arrange and send it to the front. And then we'll move it over in the center of that design. And that particular square is okay. I don't know why it disappeared on me, but anywho, let's try that again. We're going to make this a little bit smaller because as I said, I want as many of these to get on the sheet as possible. So once I think it looks centered, I'm going to highlight both of them. And then I'm going to go to the align tool up here and click on center. Okay. And then I'm going to highlight it again. And I'm going to say group. Group it together so it won't come apart. Alrighty. And then we're going to go down to the bottom. And we're going to hit flatten. Excuse me. We're going to go right down here and hit flatten. And that turns your design into a print then cut. Okay? So at this point, what you would do is, if everything looks okay, you will come up here and duplicate your design and just hit duplicate. And that will give you a number of copies. Oops, excuse me. My hand was in the way. I clicked duplicate it and it gave me several copies of my design. But I already have done that. I was just showing you the process. So what I'm going to do is delete these. And come over to the right to my panel bar. And as you see, I have clicked on the eye and it has a line through it. That means that it's hiding. So what I'm going to do is bring them out of hiding by clicking on the eye. And then they'll, one by one, pop on the screen. Okay? That's all of them. I have 6 in all. And as you see, they're overlaid on one each other. But that really doesn't matter because when Cricut puts it on the mat, it'll put it in place how it thinks it should be. So I'm going to click on make it. And as you see, it only had 5 on there and I did 6, so I didn't release one of the ones, so not a problem. So I'm gonna go back up here in the left hand corner and click on them 3 lines and go back to my canvas and find that other one that's hiding from me. Ah, there it goes. All right, I found it. So I'll click on make it again and we should have 6 of them on the mat. There we go. We have 6. So what I do now, you don't have to mirror it. This is a print then cut. So what I've already put the magnet sheet in the printer, and how you place it in the printer will depend on your printer, whether you have to put it in there face up or face down. Anyway, so I'm going to click on continue. And I'm going to treat this material like it's heavy cardstock. So, but first we have to send it to the printer. So we click right here, send to the printer. And then it'll bring up the print menu. So you will select your printer up here. And I turn off the bleed because I do not want a shadow behind my design. And I turn on the system dialog box. Reason being, sometimes Cricut get confused, and even though you told it which printer to send it to, sometimes it'll select another printer in your printer family. So we click on print, and that'll bring up the system dialog box, which is there. And I confirm that it's sending it to the printer that I selected, which is highlighted there. And all I have to do is click on print, and it will send my design to the printer. So as it is printing out, I will bring you back when it's finished, and I will show you what it looks like and when I put it on the mat. Stay tuned. Okay, this is my magnet sheet on the mat, and as you see, it has the registration box around the design, so that will tell Cricut how to cut it out. So I'm going to place the mat in the Cricut machine. Let me bring you down. Okay, we have it on the mat, and I need to change my material because I have it on 80-pound cardstock. I'm gonna put this on heavy cardstock, which is, let me bring you up. I changed it to cardstock plus. Cardstock plus. And then I will click on the edit tool. I will click on the edit tool here and add deep point blade. Click on deep point blade. That will add more pressure. And then I click apply. Okay, we have the magnet sheet on the mat, and the Cricut is ready to go. So I'm gonna push the button so it can load. And then I'll push the other button so it can scan it. What it's doing now is scanning it, reading the registration mark so it can know what to cut out. And then once it scans it, it will start cutting. So it reads the registration marks from top to bottom, from left to right. And then once it scans everything, it starts cutting. I forgot to write the settings on my envelope. I hope these are the settings, but before I pull the mat out of the machine, I'm going to try to pull up one of the ones from the bottom to make sure it cut through. And if it didn't cut through, then I can send it back through the cutter and it'll cut again. But it's always important to do a test cut so that you won't waste your materials, especially if your materials cost. All right, so I'm gonna lift up this left hand corner, pull it down. Okay, I'm gonna lift up this left hand corner, and as you see, it cut through. It cut perfect. It cut perfect. So I'm gonna pull one of the magnets off without messing it up. And there you have it, a magnet that you can give to your customers. Alrighty, that will conclude this tutorial, how to make personalized custom magnets. You can not only can you make it for your brand, but you can also do it for customers. If you have a real estate agent, you know, you can make some out in the shape of a house. Let me get one that I did and I'll show it to you. So like I said, if you have a customer that's a real estate agent, you can get an SVG image of the shape of a house, put their information on the inside, weld the design together, and you can make custom refrigerator magnets for them. So let me go place it on the refrigerator so you can see that it does stick. Okay, there's the magnet I just made on the refrigerator. Let me see if I can zoom in, and as you see, there it goes. Easy to do. Peel it off. Yep, going the wrong way. Peel it off. Place it on. Simple as that. Alrighty, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.